How did the Peacemaker, a DC Comics character, become a relatively overnight success, although he first appeared way back in 1966? Curious? If so, watch and enjoy this video. This video reviews the journey of this once relatively obscure character on a chronological series of comic book covers and related interior pages from his 1966 origin on through to 2023. As the images go by, information about Peacemaker, including origin and story information, is provided, but may or may not correspond to the specific cover or interior page being shown. Peacemaker, real name Christopher Smith, is a fictional antihero who can be considered a superhero, originally owned by Charlton Comics and later acquired by DC Comics. Peacemaker first appeared in Fightin Five, issue number 40, an espionage team title, cover dated November 1966, published by Charlton Comics, and was created by writer Joe Gill and artist Pat Boyette. In 1967, Peacemaker had his own 5-issue Charlton Comics series. Peacemaker was originally depicted as a pacifist, willing to do anything to bring peace to the world. Charlton Comics later went out of business, and DC Comics acquired the company, obtaining the rights to many of their creations, including Peacemaker. These characters were incorporated into DC Comics' fictional universe, first via an alternate world, before eventually being brought into the mainstream DC Comics continuity during the 1985 DC Comics crossover event, Crisis on Infinite Earths. In 1988, Peacemaker got his own 4-issue series with writing by Paul Kupperberg and art by Todd Smith, redefining the character's personality and history, and the first cover of that series is shown here. For each issue of that series, now presented in chronological order, is the cover, immediately followed by a few related interior pages. As these images go by, a summary of each issue is presented. For issue number 1, the Peacemaker arrives a little too late and battles a terrorist organization on the beaches of the Riviera. But how does keeping the peace by killing truly sit with the vigilante hero? For issue number 2, Peacemaker tracks the terrorists to their latest target, the de Gaulle airport in France. But as his obsession with keeping the peace by any means necessary grows, Christopher Smith's family and friends begin to worry that the mission may cost him his sanity. For issue number 3, surrounded by Dr. Zinzin's men, Peacemaker must find a way to battle through his enemies and escape. But even if he manages to get away from them, how can he escape the ghost of his father, who still haunts his every waking moment? For issue number 4, Dr. Zinzin's ultimate plan for global war and destruction is steps away from completion, and Peacemaker himself is a step away from total mental collapse. Can Peacemaker overcome his demons, both physical and emotional, in time? Find out in the explosive finale. After this series, Peacemaker made more DC Comics appearances, including a backup feature in Inferior 5. before being incorporated into the Suicide Squad comics run, followed by his own series. Although historically Peacemaker had not been a member of the Suicide Squad in comic books, his appearance, played by John Cena, in the 2021 The Suicide Squad movie, resulted in Peacemaker being put onto the team in comic books. Peacemaker has also been on TV. For the character's appearance in the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, Peacemaker is portrayed as a patriotic, jingoistic character who is willing to do anything for what he sees as freedom and peace. He is emotionally closed off and portrayed as a rude, violent jerk. The TV series expands on Peacemaker's character, receiving encouragement from several supporting characters in the series, while others judge him for who he is outwardly, believing he cannot change. More videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention DC Comics playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.